Hello everyone, welcome back to another installment of Satisfactory here at an early time. Oh god, the controller keeps not responding to me for some strange reason. Although this game is not meant to be played with a controller, so I'm not surprised. As per usual, past streams can be found on YouTube at Dibby1212 behind the scenes when I go live, notifications on Twitter or X nowadays at Dibby1212TV, and in our Discord, the Divination Station. We are going to get right into today because we have a lot to do actually, and I've kind of been doing a bunch of stuff on the side. So we have our supercomputer factory here is delivering, our plastic and rubber was delivering. So this is the factory. I turned back on global illumination right now. I'm going to turn it probably back off and on during this playthrough, starting now, since it's been being weird. Refresh my dashboard here. Sure, everything's fine. So, I'm gonna come over yonder. We're gonna look at it up there later. But this is kind of like the back entrance to the factory. So we'll go in here. Storage is all in this area. I could do some better lighting in here, that's for sure. But we got everything kind of packing up. Just overflow things, stuff like that. Come out here, we got all our water extractors. Our quartz and stuff like that are in this room, and this is where our crystal oscillators are. Everything kind of raining down from the ceiling. And then the quartz crystal coming through. Oh god. I'm gonna need to change my batteries, I guess. So we got our quartz over here now as well. And then kind of just some lifts and stuff like that. This might change too, because that is just overflow of copper, which we might use up in the other factory then that we look at later today. Let's take the stairs up, go into the back area here. This is our circuit boards are being made next to us. There's all the copper sheets, and the copper ingots are all being made up in here. In this room's a similar quick wire build that we usually use for a lot of our areas. AI limiters are in this room. Computers are being processed in this room. And finally, if we go up top here, I don't know why it seems so dark in here today. This is our kind of control room and our supercomputer area, which is making over there, and then our circuit boards are a little backed up, but they're also there. And I kind of just have like a manual board here telling me what I'm producing. These are like what's left over. AI limiters, control units, and then our 3 computers, and then a whole bunch of extras of these. And then our copper and stuff like that that we're using, as well as just some extra things. So, just some kind of basic setup stuff that I have going on. I did turn down the audio too, just a little bit. This could be a few more little detail things that I need to work out in this room, or in this build, but overall I'm happy with it. I'm gonna go turn off my global illumination. Just go down here, just turn that off. So it's gonna be a lot brighter in here now, for the time being. I just wanted to show the factory off with it, just so everything was visible. So our goals for today are I want to start working on our radio factory, and it's going to be a lot of prep work that we have to do, and I'm hoping just to kind of get this all done. Controller, come on. So, it's just going to be a lot of work, and it's probably just going to be a longer stream today. Kind of why I started it super early during the day, and it's also freezing raining outside, so might as well just have fun and play. There is only one entrance into the factory. I might put another entrance at the dock too, where the train comes in. I just haven't figured out where I want it to be. Probably put it by the Ethereum maybe, or have it below. If I kind of scoot over this way, just to kind of give you a look at the outside of the building. I did these really cool kind of like triangle bands with some pillars, or beams, as well as these triangle windows, which I think are pretty cool. Little like slanted windows. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna change my batteries. Let me change these. Trash those. I think I need to go buy new batteries too at some point. Let's grab these guys. One second. I do not want to accidentally delete that. I could play with my keyboard too, but I just find it more comfortable having a coded controller for this game. And I know they are looking for feedback too on controller gameplay whenever they bring this to console at some point. But I am okay with that. So I got these kind of triangular windows. I think they look nice. And then for the braces for our bridges, I kind of did these like little gap beams as well, which I really like. I think they came out really nice, and it can't really see the clipping too much, so I think it looks good. And then you can kind of see a little bit through the factory here, since the crystal oscillators didn't really go all the way out this way, so I kind of just left a little green room area, and all of that coal and stuff over there, or not coal, iron will be used probably up in the radio factory most likely, which I'll probably do the same thing with what we did with the quartz. I could truck it up the hill, but since it's such a short distance, I'll probably just go ahead and do these little belt works like this and have the iron go up them. But I might process it here, which will save me some time up there. So let me go ahead and mark this as complete on our to-do list. Next thing that I want to go ahead and show off, and we can kind of do this all at the same time, really. I'm gonna go grab a train. Oh, I'm not gonna grab a train because I don't have the resources for it. We'll just run up here for now, and we'll take the other train that's up here. So I started prep work ahead of time for our radio factory, which is all the way over yonder here, which is going to be a relatively big factory. And I'm probably also going to make cooling systems here as well, since I'm going to have pretty much all of the resources, and I have this nitrogen here that I'm going to use. But I do have this push-pull train that I built a whole factory kind of off air that I made just to help support this radio factory, because if I was gonna build this other factory on stream, it was just gonna take forever. And since I've already built oil factories and stuff like that on stream, I figured I might as well just save you guys some time and build it off air. So I built this nice little factory over here that is going to supply petroleum coke for our bauxite, and it's going to supply some poly resin for some rubber as well. Which I could have just made the rubber here and sent it, or shipped the rubber that we're not using in the supercomputer factory up this way. But I wanted the petroleum coke for the bauxite. So let me give you a outside view of this factory first, because I'm probably going to use that factory as well for a lot of our bauxite processing when it comes down to it. So it's going to be like a mega factory in a sense. But this is our petroleum coke factory that we have going on here. I really like the blender room. It's one of my favorites that I've built so far. I like that it has the rounded curves and stuff like that. And it's kind of just a simple build. It just has a bunch of refineries in it, and then they're all making a lot of heavy oil residue. I'm turning that into fuel to just burn, and some of it into petroleum coke to move, and then I'm packing some of the fuel away and then burning the rest in these fuel generators. So I'm getting a little extra power than what I was before, but it's just a pretty basic build on this side. Nothing pops out like the other side, but I really like the curve area that I made. I think it looks super nice. I like these little lifted windows on top too. I think they look good. We'll go take a little tour. This factory isn't 100% perfect, so I just kind of slapped it together and did a little bit of detailing, but not a bunch. There were little fuel filling stations. Have extra fuel being stored here. All of our little plastics being made with some extra of the poly that we have. Go ahead and head downstairs. See, there is a fuel pump right in the middle. Here's our petroleum coke, and then our resin is getting taken up top. A lot of these machines are off because they're flowing into 4 different pipes, but 3 of them join together underneath, so that's why there's a backup, because I'm not using one of them at the moment. I also realized the lights are not connected in here. I'll have to put that on my to-do list to fix. But yeah, so we're gonna have more poly than we're gonna actually know what to do with at some point. But for the time being, it's kind of backed up since I don't have the one heavy oil residue getting burned anywhere at the moment. Which I'm thinking we might use that at some point for some smokeless powder, since I don't have any of like the weaponry going or anything like that. But like all this petroleum coke is not backed up, which is our main need for the factory, and then all the extra resin. We're shipping a bunch of resin over there. So like even though this is slow, like we're shipping a ton, and we'll have a bunch for the factory. If you come down this way, this is the blender room. It's really nice. Oh no, I'm really having connection issues. Controller. So all the blenders are going. This one's gonna be backed up. I don't know why it's being weird. They like flicker sometimes, and I'm not sure if it's just like a throughput issue with the water. I might need to split the water pumps up to fill like each of these on their own, and that might solve the issue. Because I have a 600 line and then a 200 line going to one, and I think it's causing problems, so I might split those up and have it work that way instead. This is just all the extra fuel that goes up top, and then this is kind of just some extra backspace, and I have the power switch over here for this factory. And then kind of just like a little door to get out. the outside. But that was just some of the stuff that I was doing off air. Like I said, I wanted to get this done so the petroleum coke was ready to be used for bauxite, since I want to save coal for later projects. So speaking of bauxite, and also petroleum coke, this push-pull train will go ahead and be on its own line and deliver specifically to the radio factory, all the way over yonder. It will stop somewhere around here-ish. Probably back more than what I'm stopping it at. So it'll probably stop over here to unload, and then take all of their resources down to work on our other processes over here. Why did that spider spawn back in the... There was a spider that spawned like inside of my wall here, and I thought it was super strange that it did, but it doesn't look like it's coming back, so that's fine with me. We got a lot of area to use in this, but I want to make sure that we get our stuff for this, which we haven't unlocked yet. So, our nitrogen gas wise, we haven't got the resource pumps to use them as of now. But we have access to a bunch of resources here, so this is going to be a huge factory, most likely. Got water, there's quartz that we're going to use, iron is down there, there's copper kind of up that way, there is deuterium right here, and then there's also bauxite way back there in the Titan Forest that I can pull from. So, with those things I think we'll be good. Plus, I can build a branch off of this line here to deliver a bunch of bauxite for bauxite processing if I choose to process all my bauxite here as well. So this might just turn into a mega factory in its own right. I just need to make sure I have enough space. I mean, I have enough vertical space, but I want to kind of show off our plan here. Let me pull it up. Drag it over here. And switch this. So, looking at our plan here, all of the oil stuff is not really important because we'll be doing the petroleum coke and stuff like that separately. As per iron, we have access to plenty of iron to make iron wire and iron plates. We'll make some stitched plates, some cable, and then we'll make crystal oscillators with some pure quartz crystal. And we're going to be using barely any crystal too. It's 69 point something, so that's really nothing. I'll probably produce some extra, to be honest. Water-wise, we have plenty of water. We'll make residual rubber with that water. And we'll use our petroleum coke as well as the rubber to make the circuit boards that we'll need for our radio control systems using aluminum casings, rubber, circuit boards, and then crystal oscillators as well. And then this bauxite here, we need 270, which might be a challenge considering I'm working with two impure nodes. Because 120 plus 120 is only 240. So I'm short bauxite. But I'm going to go ahead and unlock the Mark III miner. And that should help us out a smidgen in that case. So our goal really is to use the alternate recipe for the radio control systems to make 9 radios per minute. And that's the overall outcome. As for other things that I can make, heat sinks and stuff like that, I think wise we'll look at the future of what I want to bring in for that. Because I don't think I can make them yet. Let's go to my parts. Can I make heat sinks? Nope. Not make heat sinks yet. So we're gonna go run back. I'm gonna grab these resources just so I can make a train. There you go. And we're gonna go run back to our main base, or hub, to kind of build some like radios to unlock this next milestone. I'm gonna go down here first because I'm gonna grab some crystal oscillators. Grab an extra 200 of those. Actually, what do I need for... I forget what the actual radio recipe is. It's crystal oscillators and computers and aluminum. So I'm gonna have to grab some aluminum too. So I'm sure I don't have any down here. So we'll take the train up and then we'll come back down. Keep getting stuck on rocks. Just let me slide. I don't know, I'm excited for this factory. I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty big. Because I'll probably make cooling systems here too. And then as for prepping for our nuclear plant, that probably won't be today, but it will be coming soon. Because I want to get nuclear, at least a small nuclear plant up before I upgrade our turbo fuel factory to rocket fuel. And the rocket fuel I want to use for probably drones, most likely. Yeah, I think I'll use it for drones. And that'll probably be the best case scenario for them. I also need to build a factory with our SAM that we have to make those fabricators, as well as upgrade our steel plant and our encased beams plant as well. Because right now it's just still a basic thing. I really like how this factory came out. And I kind of wish I did build it on air, but it took me like a day or two to kind of figure out how I wanted it and what I wanted it to do. And then I still need to build the train stations up here to collect all this bauxite and stuff like that. So let us stop at our temporary aluminum plant here. And we'll grab a whole bunch of casings. All of it's overflowing anyways, and this is all still basic recipe stuff. 3, 4, 6. 6 of those. And I'll have to stop down and get computers, so I might as well just follow the train tracks down around the backside and then come back up here. Well, over there. Because I need to go stop at the computer factory and get some computers. Since I don't have them hooked up either to our pocket dimension. I should start doing some more with the pocket dimension. I just haven't bothered to have time for it. I'm not sure if I showed this off either with the train routes that I have going on. But we have this side, it goes a little back corkscrew and then goes down the mountainside. Not completely on the world build map for some of this. Some of it is, some of it isn't. This portion down here, when it starts to get a little wobbly, that's when it goes off the world map. The little weird bend. And then we're down here. So I just had to kind of cut it so that we could make it up the hill, so that's fine. But the rest of it is on the world building platforms or whatever. Head down this way. I know I need to add a bunch of signals in here too if I have multiple trains on this track. Right now I only have the plastic and rubber train going back and forth, so there's no real interference with that process at the moment for the supercomputers. Where that train is. I should really label the trains. Oh, there it is. So we're gonna go past the plastic and rubber plant and then head to our computer factory over yonder. I'm gonna hold up that train here in a few minutes if I'm not off this track. Just stop here, we'll go over. That, and let's fly over here. Go and grab some computers. I don't think I've been in this factory with the global illumination off. You can see a lot more, that's for sure. Jump through here. Computers are this one. Grab 5 stacks worth. Why not? And we'll go head back out this way. So, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to building this radio factory. I just need to get... We should have enough spare resources too to upgrade for Mark III miners. With what I have saved at least. What you doing in my water pool, Bean? I need to move that thing. Alright. Let us handcraft a bunch of radios. Flop this on the floor. Why am I getting a call? I don't know. I can leave a message. Interesting. So, I recently bought a new car, and it came with like a free radio XM subscription for like 3 months, but I'm confused on why they were trying to call me. Probably soliciting stuff from me. I need to also do my auto payments for those as well. Because I have a bunch of stuff on the back burner that I just haven't been doing, but I really just wanted to kind of sit and chill and play a video game today while I'm off. And got myself some tea and some radios, and I can just sit here and chill. So we need one more, and then we'll have enough for this next thing to go up into space.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
Yeah. Alright. So nuclear power, advanced aluminum production is what I need. Of course I need I think I have enough of those. And we might have enough of these, but the heat sinks, cooling systems, the resource wells. So I'm gonna skip over nuclear power right now. I need this too. So I'll select this milestone. I'll start crafting some more radios, although I'm gonna be short something, probably aluminum casings. Do I have any down here? I have radios. I could just buy them too, I guess. And have some extras of these things. I mean, I have tickets. I have 320 tickets, and I'm sure I have a bunch in here already again. 8 in here. I've never bought something from the shop, like, part-wise. Which is kind of silly. Because, I mean, it offers them here for you, so... It costs 7 tickets for a stack of radios? That's bold. No wonder I never bought parts in here. Nah, I'm gonna go grab them. want to save my tickets for the trophies. I wonder... The lizard doggers probably don't have them either. So, I guess we'll just take another train up top. We should have the casings too, which we do. But, alright, we'll take a train up. Really need to make a line from here up there at some point, but it's on my to-do list as well. I have a bunch of things that I need to do in the background wise for building things, but I just haven't gotten to it just because this game takes forever to finally like design everything that you want and make it look nice at the same time. But we'll take the train up here and then we'll deal with that issue. What would be smart of me would be to put some virtual depots on them so that I can get the supplies and stuff like that without having to drive all the way up here. Because I mean, this train ride is going to take like 3 minutes to get up here. So it would have been smart of me to actually go ahead and hook those up. But why would I do the smart thing, you know? Let's do the bold and impulsive. As for my nuclear plant, I think I'm building it over in the swamp. I don't want to build it right on that waterfall edge line. I think it'll look nice. And I just want to use a minimum. I think I can do 3 nuclear plants with 1 control rod unit, I think. But I just need to make sure too that we have enough resources in the area to actually produce what we need for the plant, which we should. I just need to think about how I'm processing all the radioactive waste then, as well as dealing with the spiders that will be inside of that place. Because I don't like spiders. Let's see. Almost there. I recently unlocked the thermal gas generators too, which I haven't ever used in this game because I do fluctuation powers. And I do like my power to stay a solid color, but lately with the turbo fuel my power has not been solid. It's just been fluctuating and I don't know why. And it might be actually my fuel plant that's causing the problem, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to check it out, but I could care less at the moment. Let's grab like all of these. All of those casings. I want 2 more of these guys, which I'm not really producing up here, but kind of am. And we're gonna turn... Oh, storage space for this? Nope. Oops. I'll just delete this stuff. One of my pet peeves is leaving dismantle crates all over the place. I can't stand it. And I had a buddy once that we were playing multiplayer and stuff like that, and some dismantled crates got stuck inside of the landscape, and it was driving me nuts. So I was like, I can't do this. I had to turn off the icon because I just didn't want to ever see them. But then like dismantle crates started getting left all over the place from me whenever my inventory was full, because I didn't know that they were all laying around, because I didn't know, because it wouldn't notify me. I was like, this is dumb. I just want to get these out of the wall, but I can't. So I was like, yep, I'm done playing the server right now. I always forget that there's a second mana ray thing. We're gonna go super fast down this hill. I wonder where the plastic and rubber train is. It's probably loading right now. It is loading. We're going back to load. Super cool. I really still love the design of that factory. I thought it came out really nice. There should be enough radios that we'll need. Delete that. Welcome back, Crater. Advanced aluminum production. Let's slot these in a while, so I have them. It's gonna make more radios. I better have enough. Oh yeah, we have enough. So we'll make another 50 of these real fast while we wait. I don't know, another thing I was thinking about was maybe just transporting that nitrogen gas elsewhere too, because we'll have a lot of it there, but I'm not sure. I haven't 100% decided. I would like, I guess, to process a lot of that aluminum at that factory, just because I'll have all that petroleum coke going there. And I still have a whole nother line of petroleum coke too that I don't even have hooked up, that we could transport over there. So, I don't know, I could process it there, or I could process it somewhere else, and send the rest of that petroleum coke somewhere else. I could still make a bunch more petroleum coke too. And I just think that recipe is really good, that we can use for that, because it does petroleum coke, and it will process that instead of using coal, basically, for scraps. I don't think it requires anything else. I know there's also a blender recipe too, but I don't think I like that, because it's just a bunch of raw resources going in there, but it's just a power drain and a lot of space too. I don't know though. Whatever best is best. We're a lot of hours in and I'm still handcrafting things, because I just refuse to spend my tickets. I think that should be the last of the radios that we need. Maybe. We might need, I can't remember. I just looked at that too for the miners, and I can't remember what it was. It might have been cooling systems that it needed. Okay. That should be that. And then wire. Just run up here to our copper plant. Should have plenty of wire. This one. 5,000, 2,000, 3,000. Let's go ahead and unlock this.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and extractor
Okay.
can harvest nitrogen, crude
Supercomputers
oil, and water from
and
underground
we'll
wells.
have this.
Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency.
Awesome.
They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Thanks, Ada. Appreciate it. Blender. For infused modular frames. Not bad. We'll definitely make over there. It's just getting the heavy mod frames over there might be a challenge. Because right now they're only going to the one spot. I can always slap a drone port on, I guess. Supercomputer is fine. Pipes will be fine. You can go get all of that stuff while we're waiting 13 minutes for that raider to come back. Go ahead and slide down to our coal basin. I never did set up anything that I wanted to down here either. Because originally I was going to make my quartz factory over here, but I ended up not doing that. So let's go and stop here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are just all basic things too. Then we'll head back up, and then we'll go to our supercomputer factory and grab 2 stacks of those. It should be 100, which we have plenty of supercomputers now. Oh, there's a dismantle crate up here? That was from me. What did I leave in it? Of course I did. Just take that. Why was there rubber in there? Oh, that's why. I'll tell you what, why don't we take the tractor to kill some time whilst I'm waiting. Oh, that did not grab what I wanted it to. I don't have a lot of fuel left in this. It'll be fine. Go ahead and slide down this way. And see the backside of the factory anyways that no one really gets to see. Watch out, little hoglins. Come through. Better not be a spider over here. I'm definitely decking it. There is one. This way. Up the hill. I don't know. This was kind of an experiment-wise, and I don't feel 100% confident with the design of this wall. But it's okay. It gets the job done. Let's head in here. Grab our supercomputers. Just delete some of this extra junk that I have. 200. Or 100 that we'll need. And then our heavy frames are already with us. We just have to go put them in then. Alrighty. Let's get back down. Oh goodness. Coming through. I'm gonna build a factory down here too for copper powder once we unlock that. What is going on with the camera angles? I think it's something to do with my controller that keeps disconnecting for some strange reason. Hello, Mr. Hog. Oh, that reminds me. I was looking at the walls over here, and there's a cave down here, I think, and I can't remember if I was in it or not. What's up, buddy? If there's a spider in here, I'm gonna cry. Hello? Anybody down here? Oh, no, it's just one of you. Harvest.
Look through the window and witness a threat.
Cool. I knew there was something in that cave, I just didn't go in to see what it was. Watch out, buddy. Get out the way. Oh look, we made it back with just a little bit of fuel left. Kind of funny that I don't have a main base per se in this. So, well, let's... What, I have 20 of these? We can unlock some more things, I think. Do I have enough? My power shards away. I don't think I have enough of these, though. Right now. Probably not. Let's see, what could we unlock while we're waiting? Nothing. Because I don't have enough of those. Okay, that's why I need to make some more of those fluctuators. I need to make a actual factory for them, just to have more fluctuators. We can go ahead. I'm gonna go slot this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 1 and 2. Slot those and go check what our lizard doggos have for us. Hello, my friends. Come to me. What do you bring me? Rebar gun. Like that. Chips. Could be better. Murders. Silica. Come on, doggo number 6. What are you doing? Yeah, turbo motors, like it. Love it. Alright. That was 7 of them. No slugs this time, but I'll take turbo motors. Let's see, where are the rest of my turbo motors? I have a bunch of them in here. Yeah. Got a bunch of them. I care less about those rods. So we have 4 minutes. What else can I do to kill some time? I really should hook up our automated wiring that we're making over here just to this thing so it has it in its back pocket. Because right now, I don't think I'm making any automated wiring. Well, I'm making automated wiring. I think I'm not making motors right now. I hate when it does that. I think I'm not making motors right now. I think I have those turned off. But this is the factory that needs to get updated because it's just backlogged right now with versatile frames and encased beams. And we could do better. Do so much better. But I think I can take this stuff over here, what's left, and mix it with this SAM, and we'll make the fluctuators. I just don't want to go back down in that hole. Scurry down there. They're big spiders, and I don't like the big spiders. Alright, I'm really dilly-dallying for time here. Which I guess if you're watching this later on the YouTube side, you won't have to worry about, because maybe I'll cut it out. How much iron did I need in that recipe? For our stuff. Well, I mean, I guess I'll need more iron than I'm thinking we'll need. I bring this back up. I need 111 iron. Although I could just mix it with water and get cheaper stuff. Debating. 3, I think. No. We're not gonna do that. You're not gonna start that nonsense, that's for sure. Alright. 40 seconds. And our shipment should be back. Come on down. The water's fine. Now we can finally start building this radio factory. Once he comes down. Hello, welcome back. I have more tasks for you. These pipes. And then... heavy frames. Right there. Go forth.
The
What do you got
Miner
for me,
Mark
Ada?
III provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly. Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most complex project part of this phase as it requires turbo motors, and thus requires your best. Fix it, didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
Good. Me too. Me too. Production, Miner Mark III. So, 10, 20. I'm gonna need 2 of these. And I just want to scoot this list down so I can see what I'm missing. Supercomputers, I need those. I need my turbo motors. Just want to split one off, please. I'll just go there. I guess I should split this. How many did I need of these? 20? Ten supercomputers and 6 portable miners. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay, so now we can actually start on this factory. So I wanted to get the stuff for the bauxite all ready to go. Now that we're good, we can start. Go ahead and grab ourselves a train. It's like I have terrible stick drift sometimes. Whoop, like that. Super weird. So we're gonna start out with step 1, which is bauxite. Getting the bauxite over into the factory and then processing that. We're gonna use sloppy aluminum for the first conversion. And then we're going to use the other coal, or not coal, petroleum coke to make the scraps, and then I think we're using smelters to turn that into the basic stuff. As for how I want to set this up, we have a lot of space, but we're gonna need to go vertical as well. I'm just gonna stop this right here. Need to find where this guy is. I need concrete, or else we're not gonna be building anything on a platform. Get out of my little pit, Bean. I need that stuff. Jump on in here. Let's grab all of this. There should be plenty. Let's go ahead and build these things. So our bauxite is all the way over here in the Titan Forest. It's right on the edge too. So I just follow this guy all the way out here, ignoring the hostile environment. Our bauxites, one is there and one is over there. Convert this to concrete. Sup? Ow! Forgot you guys can shoot rocks. Rude. Get out of here. I have high ground. Oh no, are you kidding me? They outsmarted the smartness. I don't know what happened to the radioactive one. Somewhere. Are you like stuck? What are you doing? How are you floating? You're not supposed to be there. Alright, that one's done. Where's this other guy? Where'd he go? Wait, where is he? Where'd he go? I'm scared. I don't know where he went. Get out of here, little hoggies. I don't have time for your nonsense. Are you stuck in the... Bro. You kidding me? Get back here. Oh god. You hurt. You hurt bad. I have a rebar gun and I'm not afraid to use it. Where'd you go? Okay. He got stuck in the slab. That was funny. So we need this guy to go this way, like that. Then get ourselves our very first... Oh. Don't. Never mind. I need supercomputers. I forget about those. I need miners too, but... supercomputers we definitely need. That's alright. We cleared out the riffraff, so... everything should be fine. I can't believe I forgot supercomputers. How could I do that? Alright, at least it's not a far walk for them. Let's get on in here. I need to light this up better. So supercomputers. Take a stack. I don't think I had any in the box up top either. I think those are just mod frames and motors that I have in here. Yeah. Hello, Bean. Can you give me a boost? Thank you. Beans are so helpful. Alright. Back to actually trying to build something in this game for once. We're only an hour and 15-ish in, for me at least, and just haven't built a darn thing. Made progress, don't get me wrong, but as long as no spiders jump on me, that's all that matters. Portable miner. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for that. And I need 3 of them. I've never met somebody that builds these just with a factory instead. But I don't even know what you would use these in. Or I'm assuming there's not an actual way to use them. To my knowledge, at least, in any type of recipe. Resource node. So with this, you gotta look at the thing. Just gonna spin this around. Lock it into place. It's crooked. Gonna lock it into place. I don't like that you're not center, but that's just what the world grid tells. This is 120. This idiot over here. No, he's not. Awesome. And, oh yes he is. Why don't you stay over... Why don't you stay over there? He doesn't want to. I don't want you. Ah! He snuck up on me. Keep your radio rocks to yourself. Oh, you are fast. Yeah, have a taste of this. Oh, what? Did the bomb scare you? Have another bomb. Get knocked down. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, he's done. Nice. Okay. I thought he was gone, but I guess he came back for more. This is our next one. Just gonna look at you. Put you down. At least you're center. And at least I forgot all the power shards back at base. We'll deal with that. I'm producing a lot of... I'm gonna like max these guys out, so I'm gonna produce all the bauxite that I can for them. How did I forget our shards at base? Why didn't they let me do this? Who left me in charge? This is a mistake. I was gonna back the train up backwards, but that just wasn't gonna work. I wanted to see where the ring is up there. Okay. Sometimes it's up there, sometimes it's not up there. Really depends. Even check where the train was. Oh well. Cool. Can grab the thing that I forgot. You know, while I'm here... No, I do have enough of those. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, truck. Figure yourself out. Not that hard. I'm not waiting for the train, because it's coming back. We're just gonna take the zip lines. It's just easier this way. Can't believe I'm still making enough plastic and rubber to supply 2 different factories. Because that train, it bounces back and forth here with the supercomputers, but it also does the computer factory as well. Down there. I'm also making rubber up here too that I could have used elsewhere. In fact, that would have saved me shipping poly up this way, but you might as well use my poly that I'm getting from that factory since I'm already making the petroleum coke. So, it'd just be a waste of poly if I didn't use it. I didn't want to get snagged on that one, but I did it anyways. I really do like how this factory came out, though. And I'm excited for this one. If we can ever get to it, that is. I keep delaying builds by forgetting things. Because we're probably going to have to go on a concrete run at some point. And I'll probably need to get motors too. Alright, made it back. So let's hook these up. I don't know how much bauxite we're actually going to drag in with this. 300. And this one will also be 300. So 600 bauxite total. Let's grab 4. No, that's not gonna go clean, is it? No. That's okay. We'll take it to here. Bring it back to. I could merge these onto one line. Why don't we do that? Because our Mark V belt does enough, so after there, let's go ahead and grab this guy. And just come down the middle here. We get a merger. Merger, please. Take you on down this way. Go in there, go in there. And then Mark V's can hold that. So we're doing 600 on this belt line then. Fortunately, I don't have any other better way to do this. The ground's also way too bumpy. I could bring Caterium in too, but I don't know if I need Caterium for anything right now here. Let's plan for it. So let's say Caterium is coming into this factory at some point. Let's leave that option available to us. Let's go ahead and put a wall here. Slap a Mark V belt onto there. Intake, and then bring this guy right into there. So 600 bauxite is coming into the factory. We need to turn that into sloppy aluminum. Which I need to ratio that out. Let's grab this guy. 200, so I need 600. Okay. So I only need 3 of these, which is good. Refineries. Lock that into place. I need them to go flush with the back here. Let's make sure they're kind of even on either side, which they are. Slap them down. Sloppy aluminum. All of them. So now 240 times 3 is 720. So we're gonna have more than what I really need in these guys. I need 600 water even. So I was gonna suck on the water pumps. Wondering if I should split them up. Maybe? I think we'll bring the belts in above, and then we'll split the... We'll keep the water pipes together for now. So let's go ahead and let's grab ourselves our stacked mergers. Stack splitters, I mean. Make sure which side they're going. So they're coming in from this side. Line them up. 1, 2, 3. I did not line that up properly. Splitter. Good on this side. 1, 2, 3. It's nice that it's kind of in the middle for how I set this, so. It's always hard to kind of estimate that, and I don't necessarily need it on this one, but I like it to be even. 200, I only need Mark 3s coming in here, so that'll save me some resources. And then this would be a Mark 5. Going that way. That connection go there, and then just let it roll down to the end to fill up fast. Oops, got to delete that. Alright, sloppy alumina. Now, as for our other thing that we need for scraps, we're going to use this guy. What is 180? This isn't a blend, no. Refinery. 180 divided by 720. 720. Nope, 720 divided by 180, my bad. 4. I need 4 refineries to do the next step for this process. Yeah, let me get some motors that I have stored over here. When did you spawn back in? Grateful little fire spitter. Grab these. Be okay for now. What's annoying is I'm gonna have to split this pipe. So this pipe is gonna be 2 pipes, and they're gonna have to combine at some point. Figure out where I want this to be. Because it should be over here. I could put it adjacent, maybe? Perhaps adjacent to these guys. Back them up. This guy is right below me and he's being annoying. It's just kind of annoying because this is my center. So it really should be there. That's enough space back. And you. Put you there. And we need one more refinery. Like that. Hook you up here. And then I'm gonna deal with this guy underneath here. Do you mind? Ow. Be gone. You too. Look, I mean, as long as the spiders don't come back, I guess it doesn't matter to me. But there were so many spiders here. Did not like it. Alright. So this will be our that 60, 120, 240. Petroleum coke will be coming in here. And these will be 180 aluminum. Paste all them together. So then this has to be split into 2 pipes, which is super annoying. So let's get our customizer, colors. I think this is the swatch that we're using. Going to put this guy here. You there. And maybe you here. This is outputting. It is producing water as an output, which can go back into the cycle. Which is fine with me. These are coming out like this. These are coming over like this. And then we're dividing this pipe in half. So this pipe is half of 240 is what? 240 divided by 2 is 120, which makes sense. 120. 20 per minute. It's one will be 120 per minute on this side. T. Not that it necessarily matters where it... Bean, what are you doing in the middle of the floor? Get out of here. Silly bean. And we're just gonna actually... Should we take these all the same way, though? I feel like I should swing this back around, actually. Close as I can get it to... That'll do. So, I need... this guy to go up this way. Stop trying to connect. So you'll go that way. You'll swing around here. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to cut into this area. Because I need the space for it. Logistics, taping. I need to leave space for the other stuff, though. Wish my controller would stop. Stop spinning me. Just changed your batteries. They're all taking 180. Guess I should fill it on the ends and then bring them back together. Probably make the most sense. At least to me. Straight. We'll merge there. And this one will come this way. Center on two. That's fine. Just take this way. 2. Connect this guy through here. So 120 plus 240, 360. These are both 180s, right? 180 divided by 2. Or 180 times 2 is 360. Actually, I don't think I need to merge them all, maybe? I think they should be good without having to merge back together. So they'll be like that. And then petroleum coke will come down from the ceiling. As for the aluminum scrap, maybe it should go back up. Might be the way to go with it. That's fine. So let's take this up. Say right there. And let's put ourselves a ceiling. Go about that far over. That far across. Grab our blueprint foundations. To kind of save me some time. Well, if it wants to, that is. Yeah, it didn't really save me any time. That down. Technically this will go across. Which I'm okay with. That being just dipped down just a little bit. I like it. It's kind of like a platform. For the train. Let's grab this stuff. Stretch these out up to the edge of the dock. About there. Same thing with this side. I could technically put a logistics floor here, it's just those smokestacks are gonna poke through it. Which I'm kinda okay with. So you're not gonna be on the logistics floor anyways. Let's slap some of these down too. Put those down. What else do I need? So we'll probably scoot this down a little bit more then. Don't know what that is. So we'll probably move this down a little bit. We'll have the train unload over top of this, and then petroleum coke is going to split into two areas. Ooh, of course that's right there. So we're going to have to bring this down. Somewhere else. How much is this totally asking for? 60, 28, 240. Okay. So mark 3 belts. Let's get a splitter. Let's find the direction that it's going if I can see. Let's go in the right direction. 1, 2, 3. Fine. 3. 2, 3. I just happen to make it work where it lines up pretty center. These are doing 60 per minute. I'm gonna make these Mark IIs. I think. Well, no, I'll leave them as Mark Is. I can upgrade them later. I'm just concerned that because it's such an even number, it might not fill up fast enough. Because it's burning exactly 60 per minute. Let's do this. Connect those guys up. And then about here, do ourselves this. And we'll bring the Mark III down and in. I can see. As going down and in, we are going to have a ton of aluminum scrap being made. That's for water. 105 times 4 is 420. 120 water can come out of here and go back into that, and it'll be a cyclical cycle. Let's grab ourselves that. Of course I need those for that. Not building any more radios right now. We'll deal with that later. Alright, let's switch to ourselves some water pipes. Let's grab ourselves our pipes. Do I want these to go up into the ceiling? Well, I guess this guy can't, can it? Because he's right by the thing. Which kind of sucks. And if I get this, let me grab a smelter. I haven't built one of these in a while. Aluminum scrap, 60. So it takes 60 per minute. And we have 90 or 300 times 4, 1200 divided by 60, 20 of those. Oof. Okay. It's fine. Have 2 Mark V belts split, I guess, off of this. And we'll probably just... maybe we'll take them down and then back up. Because I think that'll keep it the most clean that we can, since I can't take it directly. Let us do this. And these are going to be Mark IVs. Thank you for the reminder. And we'll just build ourselves a little logistic floor under here. Question is, where do I guess I want to bring them up on this side? Because I still need to get water over this way. Which is just going to go back around. We're going to just pull these out like this. Then we'll swing them back around like that. Or I'm gonna go this way. Oh, that's gonna suck for him. Well, maybe you won't go in there, but oh well. Water pipes. I'm gonna go this way. Just take 200. And then we'll connect these guys up like this. I'm gonna put a valve on that end for that one. 2. Let's get ourselves a valve. Put it right there. And it doesn't matter what this is set to for now. The other valve is gonna have to be on this side for the water coming in. And that's gonna be changed later. I think I'm just gonna take this right out the side of the factory. And we'll figure that out then. But this guy needs to go this way. And we'll change that once we're ready. Because right now it needs to be left open to 600. Alright, so almost done with the aluminum area. I just need to figure out where I'm taking this stuff up at. Controller, can you work with me today? That'd be very nice of you if you did. Because that's gonna be there. Should just make a pressure well. Give me a workbench. I think what I needed, 20? 25? Build radios again. I think I needed 20, if I recall correctly. Oh, stretching. And then we'll build a pressure well, and then we'll add our nodes on the ends. It is if I have enough. I might run out of aluminum casings. Which would not be ideal. I need my heavy mod frames too from the bin. Or there. That's all I need. And then as well. Oh, I only need a 10. Okay, I need 25 of the heavy mod frames. We should have that much in here. Yeah, we have plenty of those in there. Just grab all of that. Come over here. Plug that all in. This is going to be too low on the actual node itself. What does this look like on there? Am I okay with that? Kind of okay with that. Because it's not going to be centered anyways. Not flush. Put that on there. Because I mean, I can build the foundations around it then. Fortunately, I need you to pressurize. So we're going to have to temporarily hook you up. So I can put valves down. There it goes. First pressure. Such a big to-do. And there they go. Cool. Let's grab ourselves our resource well holes. Let's have you go up. Oh, you're not straight. Keep you flush. I can. This guy's gonna always have to go the same way. I don't even know if I have enough of these, but I just want to get kind of in a while. Just so I generally know where they are. Bean, not now, buddy. Get out of here. Dude, that one's raised up compared to the other two. They're pretty flat. Wondering if I should go up with the floor here? Probably. Am I like that much? And then it'll let me snap that. I'm gonna have to come down. I'll probably only be up by one then. Is whatever this level is on. This one's probably going to be up by that as well. Oh, it looks fine. Okay. I think that's the main ones I want to put in for now. I can mess with the others later, but I just want to put those on a while. So they're going to be giving off nitrogen gas. I just want to figure out now what I'm going to do with the rest of this. So can I put a wall here? Is that going to be clipping too much? Give ourselves... How much is this producing? 120? It's fine. Just grab ourselves some pipe. Put that right there. I'm going to use chrome for these pipes. Because they're going to have nitrogen gas in them. And that's fine. It's already filled. I think that'll look good. And I don't mind if that's clipping like that. I just want to make a little more space in this area, just so I can run the rest of this up. Which I think I can do. Because this floor is going to be strange. Or this pit's going to be strange with these in it, so. Let's go ahead, grab ourselves more foundations. Turn this across. Deleting these guys. And we'll put in the rest of these down here. What is... 300 divided by 60 is 5. So I could keep these separate if I want. And send them up to 5 different smelteries. Which I'd be okay with. This is going to have to come down through somewhere else. Do I want to put the smelters up here? I think it might just be easier to do 2 lines of 10 and just combo them. I think that's just what we'll do. I'll do 2 lines of 10 and merge them together. That. Is this one? This is on that line. I'm gonna put it under this foundation here. Put it like that. Mark 4s are coming down here. And then connecting up to these guys. These will be the same, but it'll just come in on the angles. And then these are Mark 5 belts now, since there's 600 per. And we'll just go up a belt chain. Maybe right here. And put them on the other side of this wall. Because then you'll be able to see the aluminum scrap go up. And that'll look fun. Ooh, I thought of something cool. You know what? I might scrap my plan. Because I might do something on the back side here like this. That's 4. I'm gonna use my blueprint. I had a thought. And I kinda wanna try it. Where's this other gas node? It's right there. So maybe I'll slice this end off. But this is more than enough space, I think, to put 5 smelters. And I can do like 4 levels of them. You could do like 4 levels of these. I would just need to find where my center is. Well, if I'm taking this as that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My center is in between 2. Although this one could probably just be covered up and have it coming out a wall hole. We'll say 9. Need to extend that the whole way across though. Let's go that. What is my center of this pit is the question. Just kind of zoop this across. How many is that? 15? Okay, so 8 is my center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Okay. I don't know why I'm holding this. 6, 7. Okay, so this is my center block. Right here that I'm standing on. That means its predecessor is this guy on this side. Pop this out, grab ourselves a smelter. We're gonna slap that right in the middle here. Scoot you up a little bit like that. I can do 5 of these. Spread out, and I can do 4 levels of these. Oops. Two, 3, 4, and 5. I don't need this anymore right now. He's Bean, get out of my foundations, buddy. I don't appreciate that. Go bother somebody else. Do you need a ramp to get out? Are you stuck? I'll give him a ramp to get out. Here you go, little buddy. Have your freedom. Give you a little foundation. Be free, Bean. Be free. Don't come falling back down in here. I bet he will. He will walk right back down in this thing. I can almost guarantee it. Okay, so get 5. Let's go up by 3. And we'll do another set. And just rinse and repeat this process. This might end up in the way of my train now. I can back this up too, and we can make the station right in between there. Let's back this up. Set that down. Oh, lot more track than I want. Bag it up even more. Be about there. Delete that track. Delete up to about here. With this. Put in the rest of these guys. I think these like floor by floor smelters are gonna look pretty nice. And then yeah, it'll look cool. Then we'll have a bunch of aluminum to work with here. Let's grab our smelters. So used to looking for the bigger items that I can't even find the little ones. Two, three. Four and five. I did give an extra. Got that. Go up another 3. Do the same thing. Kind of a waste of space, but, well, vertical space, but I think it'll look cool. Smelters. Perfect. 2, 3. 4, 5. And then one more level of those. Production, smelters. Are on the line. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's copy these. Paste them onto each floor. And last one. So 30 times 20 is 600 total. So now, as per ingots getting delivered to these guys, have to do some interesting work for that. Nothing too crazy though. What I kind of would like to do is make it centered. And then have the belts run separately up the side and then join. So we're actually gonna downgrade back to a Mark 1, so I'm gonna split them up. I'm not gonna combine them. They're each gonna feed their own floor, which is fine. This first one can go directly in to there. But the other three are gonna have to go up kind of like a little like center shaft and split. So how I want to do it is bring them down like this, I think. And then meet up. This wall will have 3. Continue that process. Go up to this wall. I have the 3. Continue up. This wall will have wall's not gonna match nicely, at least. Let's see what we can do with that. That guy's gonna connect there. This guy. Are you up too high? You're just down too low. You got a platform to stand on. Okay. Alright, this guy. He's just down too low for some weird reason. Yeah, that guy's gonna go into there. And this guy can just be the center and just merge together. Give me a wall, give me the center. Then merge that. Like that. And that should work for all 3 of those. And then they just go to the different floors. One goes to that floor. One goes to that floor. And this one goes to this floor. Combining them shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just run these all together. And then the last one. Up this way as well. No, All those guys will go in there. We'll run up the walls. And they go to their respective floors. That one just goes to this guy, and then splits into these. So, splitters. And we'll just line these up on a overflow belt. I don't feel like doing a even Steven one. These are taking 60 scraps, so let's combine these with singles. Then we'll mark 4s together. And we'll do the same for the next 2 floors. 3 floors. Splitter. There. And continue. Mark 4 down the middle. And then 6. Oop, careful. There we go. Next floor. More splitters. I think this is gonna look pretty cool with like a little stack design like that. Yeah, mark 4s. And then mark 1s. And last floor. Our splitters lined up. Ones. And then a mark 4 down the middle. Alright. That's those. Now, wherever they are meeting up, at some point there's going to be 600 coming off of all of those smelters. And they'll go somewhere. As to where, I'm not 100% sure yet. This will probably be the next given floor, maybe? I just need to figure out where this train is coming in. Drop off this stuff. Which will probably be here. Two. If I needed a curve there, I would have to get rid of that. I wanted to... So I want the train to run up this way. Something along these lines. Where would I need to put the train depot? make sure that there's enough space to unload everything that I have. Train depot, it's about 2 platforms big, but it's also going to be about 5 tiles big-ish. Ideally, having that there is not ideal. I'm not sure if it can be helped at this point. Let's say our stuff goes up to here. And we'll put the train platform right in the middle. Should have enough car space for that, then. Let's just scoop. That, we'll put our freight platforms in. Do I want them to go this side? Because I need unload cargo. I don't think that's going to give me enough space on that side. Two, 3. That's fine, I can have stairs that go down there. And give me enough space over here for that. I can work with this. Grab our train plat. Oh, I need to start back 3. And curve it. That did not do what I wanted it to do. But it's fine. Let's grab one of these. Also going to close this off for now. So one of those coals will feed that one, and then the others will feed the other one. I can hook this up. And this is the Petro resin drop-off. Unloading. Change this to Petro resin drop off. Pickup. This is the drop off. And then we will build that into our train over here. That it can actually start doing its job. Timetable. Go there. Go there. Save. Have fun on your journey. These should all be unload. Unload, unload, unload. Cool. And that should bring our crates in. We can unload them over here. The resin's in the first, so it should theoretically be in this one when the train gets here. I'm gonna wait for it to deliver the stuff so we can see for sure. Other stuff's gonna have to make a little journey around. It's alright though. Can do that. Unfortunately, it's at a weird height compared to the rest of the build. But at least it's... well, actually, it's not even level. Must be a ground thing over there. It's fine, though. Make it work. Now it's gonna unload. And those should be full. And these are gonna have crates on them for the unload process. One of each of these. And we're just gonna put Mark IV belts unloading. That should be petroleum. This should be petroleum. Should be resin. Which it is. Cool. And that is there, which is fine. Put a divider wall here. Put, let's see, Mark III, I think, is what I have here. Put that there. Mark III, right? Yep. And that's gonna go just travel around this train station to, say, the front. How did I do this? How did I do this? Storage, please, thank you. How did you not line up the rest of your friends? Why can they do the right job and you can't? Any petroleum coke can go back in there that I had. But then this guy. Just line up with this wall here. Unfortunately, it's not going to be clean. let you slope down into there. I think that's just going to be the best option. And you will go down and around that way. Actually, I think all three are going to end up going this way, but for now I only need this one. All petroleum coke. It's going to go down that way. So I'm going to have more than I need for that guy, but that's fine. That's all just going to flow out. These are going to fill up. This is going to keep filling compared to what I'm unloading, which is fine. I have so much petroleum coke. Like I said, I'm gonna have so much extra, I'm probably gonna have to bring more bauxite down here just to convert at some point. So we'll figure that out at another interval. I wish the train station lined up nicely. But it's weird how it matches with this stuff. This is all kind of gonna be in a pit. This resin will be there. This will be there. And I gotta figure out how much each I'm pulling. Then and you're just gonna do your thing. Hello, Bean. Okay, so we have our aluminum being processed, converted into scrap, and then moved over to these smelters, which then need to do their thing. And how much aluminum casings do I need? Because I'm making way more aluminum than I actually need. Almost double. I only need 3 casings. There are 3 constructors for casings. Out of curiosity, let's say I want a assembler doing sheets. It's 30 per. Okay. That could make 10 of those structures. Aluminum casings, I need 90. 60. So, make 3 and sheets per floor. Or I can make extra sheets. So 2 floors, maybe I'll make casing machines. So we'll have 7 machines doing casings. Oh, actually, that wouldn't work either. So we'd have 3 in an assembler per level. I only need 3 per what we're doing for radios, for casings wise. But as for extra aluminum, I can go ahead and make more than what I need. I just want to figure out where I want to build this is the question. Do I want it along here? Because I think I'm going to need a lot of that for extra space. How much floor did I cut in for this? Was the question too, so let's see. Kind of cut in 2 there. Kind of want to do the same on this side if I can mirror it. Do like that and have it be identical. I think that'll work. I just need to merge some of these together onto one line. Spin it and send it this way. But it's gonna look weird. You can't bring it out anymore. Oh yeah. 5 times 30. 150. Yeah. 100 divided by 90 is 3.33 or whatever. 50 divided by 90 is 1.6 something. So regardless of the outlook, I'm gonna have 3 constructors, and then I'm gonna have excess of 30. Not too sure what I want to do with that all, though. So this is a logistics floor that I'm standing on. This is the regular floor. Two, 3. So say like this is probably a hall. And down that way. So this is the rest of the regular floor that I can do aluminum stuff on. Probably. So we'll do aluminum up top, I think, and then we'll bring it down. I think that's what we'll do. We'll zoop out a bunch of this. At least till about there. And we'll do our aluminum on this floor. ahead and add our... And what's nice too about this is I can make this be a trench. Kind of slap it right in the middle. That's 270 accounted for. And constructor uses 30, which is the 300. So 60. Say I want to make extra aluminum casings. Let's say we want stuff for heat sinks. If I roll down this way, using this recipe, or I guess maybe for infused frames? No, but maybe I could use canisters too. And they're a 1-to-1 ratio. $120. It's so complex. Cause I'm using 180. So 3 of them is what I need. I have 60 left over. If I... So maybe I'll make 4? That's 90 times 4. 360. And then 600 minus 360 is 240 left. $30 divided by 240. 40 divided by 230. It's 8. And how many of these are being made per... Factory takes those. Heatsink. A bunch of these alkaline sheets. Will I be able to spare 80 copper up here is the question. Probably. I don't want to bring in a ton of copper though to this place. Okay, I mean we can always ship out the alkaline sheets for heat sinks elsewhere. I could do these two, but that's way too much copper to be used. Let's say what? 90 times 5, 450. 100 minus 450, it's 150. 50 divided by 30 is 5. Do 5 of those. And then we'll do 5 of these. Because really, the amount of copper that we're using in this build is not much. Actually, I don't think it's any. Because we're using iron wire. So, getting copper here wise won't be hard. We have extra copper being made at the supercomputer factory. Plus, we could just ship up ore if we need it. So I'm okay with that. How do I want to put this spaced out, though, is the question. It'll be like that. Walkway, then this guy can go here. I think 5 in a row. Fine. That even out? No, not really. Maybe a little bit. Not really. That meets in the middle there, so why don't I just put these two on the ends, and then we'll move the other guy to the middle. You there, you there, and we'll just make you in the middle. There. The sheets. Paste all those. And 30 times 5 is 150. 90 times 5 is 450. 450 plus 150 is 600. So that should be all of our aluminum accounted for. Fortunately... No, actually, it'll split fine because 30 times 5 is 150, so theoretically speaking, they should all split evenly between 3 of the floors will supply those, and 1 floor will supply these. Let's zoop this. It grows like that. the zooping. And then this. Not go past that, but probably will. I'm gonna kind of just plan for extra space on the ends. And we'll zoop this all along here. And down this way. Alright, so 480 can go on a Mark IV belt, which is nice. So we'll use that for those guys, and 150 we'll put on a Mark III belt. Probably the best way to keep this kind of fair. Should we bring, maybe we'll bring all of them down and then bring it back up again into one line. So bring those three down together and merge them. Bring this one down separately. Throw that on there. Grab ourselves a Mark III. Slap that on. Curve that. That's fine, actually, like that too. Because the rest of these have to go down on their own as well. And I guess we'll make them on a triple window set. Two. Do this as a single for the middle. And then these are what? 150. So these are all Mark IIIs down to the bottom. That one will just come straight out as a Mark III. And I just need a little bit of space to merge them, which is fine. We have plenty of space up here. I'm gonna take that like that. Then they will go back up as a Mark IV. Probably right here. not like that. To Mark 4. Take them back up to the top. And then put floor holes for all of these guys. They're each taking 90 Mark 2s. Got a reinforced iron plate soon. And we will split them. Probably right there. Go. And there's the last one. 2s. Do I have enough to finish this? I do. Just barely. Mark 4s. Bring those in. Like that. Those guys all connected. This guy's gonna be interesting. Mostly because, well, it's all Mark 1s, but just because I'm gonna have to get copper involved in this now. Just have to figure out where I'm gonna get the copper from. And I mean, I think we have some, but I don't think I have enough for all of this. I need 50 copper ingots, and I'm pretty sure I'm not making 50 extra copper ingots down there. I could always increase the output, though. Some power shards. These are all Mark 1s. And one's gonna have to face this way, and the other's gonna have to face the other way. So let's do ourselves our splitters. I'm probably gonna split them down the middle like that. Two, 3, 4. And 5. These are all Mark 1s. Connect all of these as Mark 1s. And then connect these as Mark 3s. And that can do that. That will take care of that guy. And lastly, we just need to connect these up with mergers. Should be pretty straightforward. These are all Mark 3s, and then Mark 1s. We'll do the same on the other floors. Two, three, 4, and 5. I think this aluminum tower is pretty cool. Probably make it a highlight of the building, actually. This one needs to be scooted over. Two, three, number 4, number 5, Mark 1s. And then Mark 3s. So, how this works, I think, wise, if I want to make this a highlight, I can kind of, I think I might have, like, this end jut out just a little bit from the building. But, I mean, I have to see. Wise, I want to do, like, probably, like, a glass frame for it and stuff. I just have to figure out how I want it to look. Because this might be smack dab up front. I don't know. Need to connect one more floor of our mergers. And last one is that. So theoretically, if we had water running to our aluminum, and we had the wiring hooked up, and the copper for the sheets, we would have everything that we need to power this aluminum setup. So I think that is probably a good place to stop for today. I want to continue this at some point, but I also want to look at maybe branching out to some other things. I want to get my Xbox stuff figured out still. So I'm working on that in the background. But that's where I've been for the last like week that I didn't really stream or anything. But at least I got a little more done towards this radio factory, and then we can work on some of the other stuff. It's kind of annoying though that I have this like right in the middle of this factory. I'm not using any of it. But I might use, well, I might end up using it. I just will have to drone in the extra bits of frames from over yonder. But I think that's where we're going to leave it. And I think next time we will tackle maybe we'll probably do the rubber, or maybe I'll do the rubber separate, just because you see me set up rubber plants multiple times, and I'll hook the water up and stuff like that. And then we'll work on the quartz and the probably the circuit boards and the iron in the next one, and hopefully we'll be able to finish those off. We'll probably be able to finish this factory in the next one, I think. We'll at least push to it. Like I said, I'll set up the rubber just because the rubber you've seen me do like 3 times now for rubber plants. So I'll set that up and just get it knocked out of the way. And then I'll hook up the water for the aluminum and the rubber. And then we'll go from there for the quartz, the iron, and then the actual radios themselves. And we'll get those all set up. And they should be good to go then. Like I said, I haven't decided if I'm pulling the copper from that factory or if I'm going to use the node that's right over there. So I will figure that out and then make a decision hopefully next time. As per usual, past streams can be found on YouTube at Ep1212, behind the scenes when I go live, notifications on Twitter at Ep1212TV, and in our Discord, the Divination Station. If you haven't already, if you're watching this on the YouTube side, do feel free to drop a like and comment. Let me know your thoughts, anything I can do to improve this series, and just let me know what you're doing in Satisfactory. A lot of my algorithm tells me that not a lot of people that watch these are subscribed, so do feel free to subscribe on YouTube side. It does help motivate me to continue making more of these, for sure. So other than that, I'll catch you guys all in the next one.